And you're watching the Ask the Hair Guy tennis channel here on YouTube. And we are sitting here with one of my favorite players of all time. And he's in the main draw here of the Mardy Fish Futures Tournament. King James.
Thank you.
From King of the Hill. Three-time, right?
Yep,
King of the Hill
three-time
winner.
King of the Hill champion.
Unbelievable. Now, that's a feat because I think only a handful of guys have ever done that. And he's ours. And actually, this tournament happens to be at your club.
Yes.
Your family club. We're at Vero Beach Tennis and Fitness Club. And all week long, we're going to be seeing some, incredibly high-level tennis. How you feeling going into this?
I feel better than I've ever felt.
Yeah?
My game is as good as I can have it before this tournament.
Now, maybe I'm biased because he's my coach and he's improved my 3-5 level. But I love that you are the local guy who makes the draw on a wild card, and we get to watch you. I want to address for 1 second, though, our members here at Vero Beach Tennis and Fitness Club. You know, now, mind you, the Mardy Fish Children's Foundation, of course, does a lot of wonderful, great things for children locally and even abroad. They get a lot of money from a lot of donors and whatnot. And so a lot of the donors have bought up a lot of the chairs, a lot of the seats. And, you know, for some people that might be a little bit of a turnoff to see empty seats that they can't occupy because they're not affiliated with the donors. But I want to encourage you because it's right here. I know our members got the wristbands that entitle us entry into this tournament. It's in our backyard. Bring a fold-out chair, man. That's what I do. I mean, don't you agree, James?
Yeah, and there will be bleachers here as well.
Bleachers, yeah. I know my kids and I are helping set up the bleachers right now. So don't be intimidated by the fact that there's all these fancy tents and things, because it's awesome. All the money goes to a great cause. I know my children work with the Mardy Fish Foundation. And James, one of the things that I love to do as I've been cruising around meeting different players is the infamous bag check. I want to know what's in your bag and why.
Well, it's not too infamous.
Well, let's see. Let's see what you carry as you go along. I would be real curious. Let's make sure we show the camera person.
Well,
make sure you get in here.
The first thing we have to show is the racket, of course.
Okay, what you hitting?
Babolat Pure Strike.
Okay, how many? Which pattern is this one?
This is a 16 by 19 pattern.
16 by 19. What strings are you using?
These are Sensations, or these are Signum Pro. Signum Pro.
Okay. And what tension do you use?
I use 51 on the mains and 53 on the crosses.
51 is
so guys nowadays go a little bit looser. Some guys are even in the 40s, but I'm a little bit high with the 50s still. So
I like the 50s.
Yep.
Personally, I like 55, but whatever.
All right. Next.
All right.
Let's see here.
Now, are you sponsored by them, or you just like?
I wish I was, but I'm not. I just buy them. Sunscreen.
Yeah.
Banana boat.
What potency is that?
This is 50 so plus, I don't always use this on my face, but I'll at least use it on my arms.
What do you use on your face?
Isden, which I don't carry in this bag, but I use Isden.
That's one of those high dollar.
It's a high dollar one. Yep.
Okay. Well,
wristbands, black, and I have white. So I don't always wear them when I practice, but when I play, especially when it gets humid out here, it's good for sweat.
Sure.
Grips. Always extra grips. I like the colored grips if I can use them. White looks good on these rackets, but depending on what outfit I'm wearing.
How often do you change your grip?
Not often enough, but for tournaments, I'll change it for every match.
Every match?
No I like the feel of a brand new grip.
No kidding.
So it's like having new strings. It feels fresh. Practice balls. Always have to have practice balls on me.
Well, hold on. I got to interrupt for a second. It's my interview, right?
Okay.
I mean, so I'm an amateur 3-5, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a league. Won my last match. How often should I be changing my grip?
I would say when it gets dirty.
When it gets dirty.
When it gets dirty. That's why I don't typically like the white.
I'm overdue.
Or too sweaty.
Those are your practice balls?
Practice balls. Yep.
Not terrible.
Wilson US Open. So those are typically the best to practice with.
Really?
That's what most of the tournaments are using is the Wilson US Open.
And what makes it different?
They have the right amount of softness to them. I always say it's like a good avocado.
Nice.
It's a little bit firm, but a little bit squishy at the same time.
I love it. I love it.
That's my take on it. Some little things, extra shoelaces, just in case I pop
colors
a shoe.
even.
Yep. I always have to have something that matches my outfit.
I noticed you have pink shoes on today.
I do. And last thing, I have tape in case I need tape.
Is that like KT tape or?
Yeah, it's just regular tape, but anything for compression. So fingers. I sometimes will use it like around my calf if anything is starting to tighten up there. But I don't use tape too often. It's only if I need it will I use it. So I'm not like Nadal who does it before every match.
I love it.
Anyway, that's what I've got in my bag.
That's his bag check. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here with James VanDeines. He's a wild card. He's in the Mardy Fish Futures tournament. Watch for him, folks. This guy's, I'm a big fan. You know that. My kids take lessons from you. I take lessons from you. But I love that you're in this tournament. And everybody, tune in. Watch for James. And again, to our members locally, bring a chair, man. Watch. We got bleachers. We got chairs. And hopefully this rain is just temporary. You're watching the Ask the Hair Guy Tennis channel here on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.